coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate the support. Woo-wee. We out here, man. We pushing this P. Positive energy all the way down the line, 24/7, 365. You can find us right here every day. God willing, and the creek don't rise. We pushing it. You hear me? Yeah, man. Big love to everybody who support the movement. Everybody who support the platform. Day one, today, yesterday. You are appreciated. I'm humbled. I'm appreciative. And mad love, man. Mad respect, man. Love is love, man. Listen, man, let me tell y'all this. I don't know where I spoke about this before, but I'm going to give you the details about this story, man. I wanted to do it in membership because I wanted to just talk raw dog on y'all, right? Tell y'all how this junk went. But I'm going to go ahead and give y'all this spiel, right? About the time that I broke out of 4-point restraints. I broke out of 4-point restraints. I mean, 4-point restraint, in case y'all don't know, you chain down to a steel bed like this. You know what I'm saying? Butt, butterball naked. Your legs is chained and you is chained to the steel bed just like this. This is how you are. They was doing jokers like this, putting jokers on this joint for 24 to 72 hours. You couldn't be on there no more than 72 hours, right? But you could go anywhere in between depending upon how they was trying to carry you, right? So, the time that I broke out, I believe, was the time that I got to beefing with the police back there about you know what I'm saying, the tray. And he closed my arm. He tried to close the slot on my door. I mean, on my arm when my arm was out the slot. So I keep my arm out the slot because I'm telling him that my tray ain't right. If I let him close the slot, he gonna keep going and my tray ain't gonna never get right. So I keep my arm out the slot. He's saying, man, move your arm close. So I said, man, you got to get my tray right. So he going back and forth and he don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So he tried to close the arm with my slot and try to close my slot with my arm in the door. And it like, you know, pinch my arm, but it ain't. But he was, you know what I'm saying? Man, I said, oh, you sucker, Bill. You know what I'm saying? So we had these little cottons of milk. So I grabbed the cotton of milk. And I got my arm out the slot, and he go down this end, closing slots. When he turn around and come back down this end, I sling the joint and hit him in the face. Bow! Gunshots! All right, there. That sound all cool and dandy, but just know, I'm thinking about this because all the stuff that we got in the news now with the COs. I'm telling you, just know, if you go at them COs in any capacity, prepare for the worst, because they coming to get you, right? And you might try to take you to street court. In my case, I really won't worry about them taking me to street court because I got a rack of time. Judge ain't even going to even accept that in his court. You trying to bring him in here for simple assault or something that he could get 4 or 5 years for. The man got life sentences. I'm not hearing that foolishness. That's how they was doing. So that was beneficial in a way to me that I won't be going to court for something petty like that. But at the same time, you're going to have to deal with them, and you definitely going to get a institutional charge, which really ain't nothing to when you dealing with a whole lot of time. But it'll drag you, though. It can keep you in a hole for a long time. You be back there in that segregation for a long time. Get to mess with your mental, right? Plus, you're going to have to rumble these jokers, right? That's automatic. They going to talk nice and pretty and kind and woo-woo-woo till they get them cuffs on you, and then the beat down will come. N-word gonna be flying, you know, that's how they gonna do you, right? So I pop him in the mouth, bang, he's you mother, yeah, I got you. I mean, F you, man, hey, man, whatever, man, get the shot, boom, 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 boom. I'm hitting the slot, and he tried to close my arm up again. I jerked that joint in there because he might try to break my arm, right? So he goes and tell it. You know, tell the Sergeant, tell the watch commander, woo, Sergeant, come over there, talk to me, whatever. Yeah, what you do that for? What you do? I said, man, the man tried to close my arm up in the chest. No, you still don't do that. You don't put your hands on the officers. You don't throw nothing at my officers. You know that, and you wrong for that. You could have called us over here and told us what he did. Man, you won't do nothing, man. You won't do nothing, man. It was a reaction. He did that, I did that. So what y'all gonna do to him about him doing that? You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it, but you got to go down on the bed. I say, I ain't going on nothing. Oh, you going on the bed? Yeah, all right, come on, put me on it. Yeah, come on, put me on. Oh, we coming to put you on it. I said, well, all right, come on with it then. You know what I'm saying? Come on with it. So the pod going crazy. Yeah, bang, boom, they kicking the door. Yeah, no, we gonna turn it up here. They ain't fighting at that. They coming to get you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's on the officer. You done did something to the officer, so he gonna look at it like, y'all ain't got my back, I ain't got y'all back. They stick together with that, you know what I'm saying, that boot licking, Uncle Tom, Jeffro, Bodine, tap dancing, you know, slavery mentality. That's what they do up on that joint. They sticking together, right? So, I'm in there, I'm just trying to get rid of it. I'm like, man, I'm key on y'all, come here. You know what I'm saying? So I started looking up at the fluorescent light. I was gonna try to get up there, burn the light out, make me a nice joint. You know what I'm saying? Because back then, you could have lighters and stuff. Or you make a spark, make a fire. I can break that plastic, that hard plastic out, and burn it, and put it into a, you know what I'm saying, a nice good point. You know what I'm saying? Something to keep them up off you, man, because they come and show us grits as ghosts. They coming. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, everybody hollering, yeah, baby, that's right, baby. All that, yeah, that sounds good, but you can't even help me, dog. Can't even help me, dog. I'm on my own on this joint. So they come. About an hour later, they had to go get their little Ninja Turtle suits on and get all ready. You know what I'm saying? Come to the door. All right, turn around, come to the door, get cuffed up. Turn around, come to the door, get cuffed up. I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. I covered the slot up. I got the whole slot covered so they can't see up in the joint. Come to the door, get cuffed up. I said, I ain't doing nothing. So they bust the slot open to try to look in the slot, but they got a big shield that they'll put in front in case they bust the slot. You try to throw something out, try to poke them through the slot. They got a big shield they put in front, a big old plastic shield they put in front of the slot. So they open the slot, they been in there and they looking in, trying to see what I'm doing, see how I'm coming, you know what I'm saying? So they like, is you gonna come and get cuffed up? This your last one. Why do I call the dog? Go get the dog. All this crazy stuff, right? I'm like, man, come on in, man. Come on with it. You know what I'm saying? I want it. Come on with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want it. I ain't want it. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta take it though. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you psyching yourself up. You getting your mind ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, boom, boom, boom. I wish I had a joint though. If I had a joint, you know, I don't know. They might have killed me, you know what I'm saying? Because I was going to get a couple of them, so they might have, you know, used that as an excuse to kill me when they got me down, you know what I'm saying? You got to think, you got to be a thinker in these situations too. So your best result is to just go ahead on and rumble them. Try to go ahead and get the first joker through the door. If you're good enough, get the second one. And then you just got to go ahead on and let them do what they do, man. Because the more you fight, the more they're going to use that as an excuse to, you know what I'm saying, to break you up. And I ain't want to lose no teeth, you know, get no bones broke or nothing, get no ribs or nothing broke, because they doing this at this time, right? I ain't want to go to the extreme where they'll feel like, you know what I'm saying, they was going to do me like that. Because if they did me like that, then, you know, y'all never met me, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't live with that. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, I can't live with that. I got to get them. I got to serve them. You know what I'm saying? So, they come in that joint, man. You know what I'm saying? They crack the door at first. They do it like that. They done when they got the dog. They when they got the dog, they crack the joint like that. They looking at themselves. This your last warning. This your last warning. I'm telling you now. You better come to the door and get cuffed up. We'll let the dog go, man. Help you. I'm scared and I don't know what now because they got the big old Rottweiler, right? So I'm like, man, what the? So I'm like, come on with it. I'm looking around, grab a little baby pillow we got, ain't nothing made of plastic, right? And I try to take the sheet and wrap that joint around my arm for the dog, right? In case he let the dog in on me. So, man, the next thing you know, man, they say, last chance, you better come to the door right now. And I said, man, help you. And they cracked that joint a little more. That big old head was coming up in that joint. I said, oh, God. I'm scared to death. I'm telling you, boy. They let that sucker up in there, man. And I just threw my arm up. He jumped up at the jump, grabbed the jump, and I grabbed him and sung him around. And I'm holding him, man. I got him like this, but his head right here, and I'm like, I'm choking this jump, and I'm holding him. And they bust the door. They come in on me like that. You know what I'm saying? While I'm fighting with the dog. So let the dog, man, trying to grab the dog. And I'm telling them, they tell me, let him go. Let him go. I'm telling them, get the dog. Get the dog, man. And they tell me, let the dog go. I said, get the dog. You know what I'm saying? So we going through all of that. They grabbing my little ankle, trying to twist my ankle. You know what I'm saying? Dude hit me in the leg with the club. I'm like, man, but I'm just worried about getting bit in the face, right? So get the dog up off me. They handle me and everything, man. Start twisting me up, dude hold my head back, spray mace all in my face. You know what I'm saying, man? They dragging me, dog. I ain't even gonna hold you, dog. They dragging me, right? So get me all twisted all up like pressure and everything. You know, getting a couple of little pot shots in, little suck shots. Thankfully at that time for me, I was in great shape. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably about maybe a ball 60. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I'm built for it tough though. You know what I'm saying? I shake out every day, a couple times a day. So they get me down, man, you know, chained all up and everything, get to running their mouth, talking all this fake, you know what I'm saying? We don't know where you think you at. We'll kill you up in here. You don't run nothing. You don't put your hands on our officers. Boy, this, boy, that. They really be wanting to say, you know what I'm saying? You know what they be wanting to say. So they pick me, they get the bed, they strip the bed down, take everything off the bed, rip all my little clothes off, you know what I'm saying? Down to my boxes, you know what I'm saying? Flop me down on the bed with the handcuffs and shackles on. You know what I'm saying? Say, hey, we're going to take one leg loose at a time. We're going to chain to the bed. You try to do anything. Anything. They got all these jokers standing over me with the Ninja Turtle Jones, they little billy clubs. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to really try to do. You got like 8, 9, 10, 12 dudes up in the cell with me. You know what I'm saying? So dudes is hollering, going crazy out in the park, kicking the door. Yeah, you better not be in there beating them. You mother. Yeah, y'all gonna have to come up in here. Yeah. All this crazy stuff. So they chained me down, man. They got my legs like this, one leg chained this side, this side. You know what I'm saying? With shackles on the jump. They got one arm chained to the bed here, one chained to the bed right there. I'm butterball nigga laying on steel, bro. You know what I'm saying? Feeling crazy, looking crazy, you know, and that's when you get to be thinking about your life, man. I'm busted up, I'm bruised, I can feel it, you know what I'm saying? Little knots and bruises they done put on me. It's just insanity, bro. So it's like, boom, they telling me I'm going to be on the jump for 72 hours, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, all right. So boom, they come in every couple of hours, about 3-4 hours. Take your arm out, you know what I'm saying? Take one arm out, take one leg out. You know what I'm saying? When they bring you the they take one arm out when they bring you the food. Your bag lunch, bag breakfast, bag dinner. And they had 2 officers standing there while you eat the little bag junk. You got one arm out, you eating like this, chained up. Legs spread open. You know, first one time I had boxes on. One time they left me with boxes, so I be chained up cups. And one time I think I was butt the ball. So you nigga, you got 2 dudes in there. They standing up there looking like hillbillies, talking about whatever, probably NASCAR and Richard Petty is, man, shut the, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up here eating stale bread and bologna because I ain't got nothing else. So it's just, it's dehumanizing, man. It's humiliating, you know what I'm saying? As soon as you finish, you know what I'm saying, they come over there, they chain your little arm back up, grab, ball the bag up, and get on up out of there. They come like every 4 hours, they let you up there, bring about 3-4 hours, let you get up, take a pee or take a dump, whatever you got to get. But they gonna be standing right over top of you, bro. I mean, literally standing over top of you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just awkward and crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who would want that job. Why you even want that job? You know what I'm saying? So they chained me back up one time, locked me back up after using the bathroom, right? And they left like my right arm was kind of like loose where I could have, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? I was just, boom, they leave up out of there, right? So I think this is on my second day. So when they left, I noticed the junk super loose, right? So people hollering down there, Bank, you all right? You all right, Bank? You there? All right? You good down there? Like, they can really help me, you know what I'm saying? I'm good. Which I won't, you did. Yeah, this joke going through it, you know what I'm saying? So, boom. I said, man, I should try to get my arm up so I get to pull on my arm. that don't come out, right? So boom, I got one arm out, I got the other arm in, I got both legs still chained up. So I said, man. So now my mind racing. You know, I know at the end of this, I'm gonna tell y'all now, so you won't even say it at the end. I know it was dumb. It was dumb. It was a dumb decision, period. I know it was dumb. Now, not then, in the moment, I didn't think it was dumb. So I get the arm out, right? So I'm trying to look and see if I can get out. I can't. I'm looking, I'm saying, oh, what can I do? But this all you got, you know what I'm saying? So I look at the cuff, it's chained to the bunk. The other one goes on my wrist. So I take the cuff, like the bed is steel. So it got a lip on it, like where you put the mattress in, then it got the little lip. So I take the cuff. You know how the cuff, if you ever had on handcuffs, you probably had on handcuffs. If you ever had on handcuffs, you know it got the little hole that go all the way around the cuff. I take the hole and put it to the lip of the bed and hit it, and it wedges inside the joint like this. So it get wider. So when it get wider, I hit it, and it wedges down some more. Then I start bending it, and it broke the cuff. So now I got the cuff, that part broke off, so I could take it loose from the chain. So I took it loose from the chain, reach over to the other cuff, and pry it in between that, and bend that open, and break it, and get that arm out. So now I got both arms out, so I set up like the Undertaker. You understand? I set up like the Undertaker, right? So I said, oh, snap, I can get out this joint. So I reach down to my legs, and I do this cuffs the same way. Bend them. That took a minute. You know what I'm saying? Bend it, break it, get my leg out. Woo! Now I get the other leg out. So now I got all my whole body out. I'm up out of this joint. I get up, put my boxers on. I take and bend all the cuffs and break them, take them all out. I got all these chains, they rattling. I'm scared. I get nervous then because the chains is rattling on the bed. I'm thinking they can hurt. Because I got all these chains, right? So I'm like, man, oh, so boom. Now what? And then what? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, boom. So I'm like, man, the dudes must have heard me next door. You know what I'm saying? Bank, you all right over there, man? What's going on? Because they can hear the chains and stuff rattling, right? So I'm like, man, I'm good, man. I'm good. And, man, there you go, man. That's when your ego get in the way. That's when your ego is not on your side. I was like, yeah, I done broke these junks, y'all. I'm about this junk. He said, what? I said, yeah, I ain't got no cuffs on, man. I done came up off the bed. They said, man, go ahead, man. I said, man, I done came up off this joint. So other dudes here said, man, Bank done came up out the cuffs, man. And dude said, man, you out the cuffs, man? I'm like, yeah. They said, go ahead, man. I said, yeah, I'm out the cuffs, man. F these people, man. They can't hold me. They can't hold me. You know what I'm saying? Can't hold me. They said, the dudes was hollering, man, go ahead, whoa. Then they started making all this noise, right? So then that junk pumped me up even more. So I'm all up in my ego, my feelings or whatever. Man, I busted slide open, man. Because they got my slide just pushed closed because I'm on, you know what I'm saying? I'm on restraint. They ain't even got the junk locked. Man, I pushed the slide open, man, and took and put my arm out there holding all them cuffs, shaking them jokes. And the person in the booth notices, and I said, yeah, tell them come get these MF Jones. They can't hold me. Shing, threw them Jones across the rail, and them Jones hit the floor. Ching-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, spread all over the floor. Man, they looking up there like, what? I started kicking the door. Everybody else started kicking the door, going crazy. It was like pandemonium up in that joint. So then she called the people. They come up there. Sergeant come up there, joint, come to the joint. I'm snatching at a high level. You understand me? I'm talking about a high level. I'm talking about expert, supreme. You know what I'm saying? Come to the door. He said, hey, man, what's going on? What's going on? First thing he did was slam the slot closed so make sure I can't stick nothing out there and slam that joint closed. He get up in the door. He said, man, what's going on in there? Hey, what's happening? This is when they want to be all nice because now they don't know what's going on. So I said, you know what's going on? Y'all think y'all can hold me? Y'all can't hold me? Come on back up here. I got something for you. I ain't had nothing. I ain't got nothing up in this joint. I can't do nothing. They done took everything. Only thing left in there was my boxes on the floor. They done took everything out the cell. I ain't got no light. I ain't got nothing up in this joint. So I said, come on back up in here. Y'all wanna put your hands on me? I'm gonna show y'all. Them restraints can't hold me, man. Them cuffs can't hold me. Come on back up in here. Call me. They tell me, look, just calm down, man. What's all this about? You know what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cause now they scared because they don't know what's going on. They ain't, how this joker get out this cuffs? Do he really got something? See, I put something on their mind, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't know what was going on. Man, they called it lieutenant, they called it major, they called everybody. They all outside my door now trying to negotiate, asking what's going on. I'm in this joint pump faking with some drawers on, some acid balls, with my hand all behind me like this, talking to him like this. Don't worry about it. Just come on up in here. Come on, y'all did what y'all did. Y'all come on up in here. Man, what did they do to you, man? I mean, we just put you on the bed, man. You did this, you did that. That's protocol. I mean, they don't really want no wreck because they think I really got something. I don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm snatching at a high level. So they like, hey, look, just turn around, give up whatever you got, and just turn around, man, and just get cuffed up, man, so we can talk and work it out. I know that's BS. You know, they know it. They know I know it's BS. I'm like, nah, we ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing none of that. Just come on with it. And y'all gonna come get me, come get me. They steady talk, bro. They talked to me for hours, bro. They was so scared, so nervous, purpose. But at the same time, they done suited up, and they got the people back there waiting in the top at the stair jump. So a dude done seen him. How he said, man, Becky, they got them people back there. Them people back there, man. They got them Ninja Turtle suits on. They trying to set you up, man. They trying to set you up. Don't go for it. Don't go for it, y'all. All the time, man. Y'all jokers can't help me, man. Y'all can't help me, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting up there telling them, nah, man, they ain't no. And then they, you know what I'm saying, look, man, well, we got to come back in, man. You know, that's just more charges for you, this, that, and the third. The charges ain't really matter because, like I said, I got a gazillion years. I'm trying to really, to be honest with you, I don't know what I'm doing. It's a false stance that I'm making. I can't win. There's no way that I can win. And I know this, you know what I'm saying? But I'm in the thick of it now, so I'm just talking to be talking. So I'm like, nah, man. Y'all trying to carry me, man. I ain't gonna be carried. Y'all ain't gonna be doing that to me. I'm letting you know. They were like, okay, then we can talk about it. But if you do this, you gonna get some more charges. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have to come in there again and do all this. We might not even have to put you back down on the bed, man. But you gotta talk, man. You gotta talk to us. Why? This ain't gonna get us nowhere. I'm like, man, man, whatever, man. If y'all wanna come on in, just come on in, man. I'm telling you, come on in. They said, man, we gotta come in, this, that, and the third. You might end up getting some street. I said, I don't care. I don't care, man. Come on with it. So I'm snatching so much, man. The people say, all right, okay now. If this what you want, I said, this what you want. Yeah. This is what you want. So they started talking to me. I said, man, do what you gonna do. So I turn around and act like I'm going to grab something. Ain't nothing in there to grab, right? They busted dope. Come up in there, man. Them people came from everywhere, man, with them little shields. They run up in the joint. I turn around, charge the door. I grab the shield. Boom, meet the shield. But all that stuff, I'm like a ball 60. Drive me all back up in the bed. Boom, got me on the floor. They piling on. Boom, 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 boom. They piling on me. Get his hands. You know what I'm saying? Because they think I got something. Man, people got me down on the ground, man, and balled me up, man, like I was, you know what I'm saying, what you call it, a slinky. They balled me up like I was a slinky, dog. And they got a couple of little hits in, but they won't really try to hit me because I had put something on their mind there. I'm saying, because I'm hollering too while I'm getting hit. I said, yeah, go ahead, beat me. This time I'm going to kill one of y'all. I swear I'm going to kill you. Beat me down. Go ahead, do it. Hit me. I know you is. I know all of you. I'm wailing like I don't know. I'm just trying to keep the beat off. You know what I'm saying? They ain't do too much. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get some bumps and bruises for sure. You know, you got 6, 7, 8 dudes on top of you. You're going to get some bumps and bruises. They cuffed me up, put me back on the bed, slam me down on the joint. Boom. Yeah, break up out of these. They doubled up everything. With double cuffs on my arm, double cuffs on my feet. And I'm laid down there one more again, butt butterball naked in misery. And they put a dude on the door. They put a joke on the door, bro. They had a CO standing at my door, looking up in the slot, man, every 5 minutes to make sure that ain't going nowhere, can't do nothing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I was laying there, I felt so little, so small, so miserable, bro. I felt like, man, I won't even lie, bro. I'm like, man, they treat me like a straight animal, dog. That's what I felt like. I mean, I felt like an animal, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, but technically, I had been on the bed for 48 hours. You know what I'm saying? The second day. So they couldn't even leave me on there but a day. You know what I'm saying? So they let the dudes stand there. They left me on there for a whole day. I came in there. They uncuffed me. You know what I'm saying? They made me get down on my knees. You know what I'm saying? Facing the bunk until they backed about the cell. They came in there about 7, 8 deep. Backed about the cell, closed the door, man. You know what I'm saying? And back to doing time in the hole. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they bought my clothes and stuff like 2 days later. You know what I'm saying? Bought my little property back, which ain't nothing. Just bring you your little magazines, your paperwork, your letters and all this and all that, man. But, yeah, man, I broke out of them restraints, man, them cuffs. Showing off for nothing, all to get the rumbling with them people again and get some more bumps and bruises, you know, get a whole rack of penitentiary charges, you know what I'm saying, for nothing, dog, for nothing, just to say I did it, you know what I'm saying. I ain't getting nothing up out of it but some knots and some bruises. That's all I got up out of the joint. You know what I'm saying? And a bunch of jokers telling me, yeah, man, Banky broke out of them streets back that jump. It ain't get me nothing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't get me nothing, man, but a beat down, dog. Real talk. And yeah, scrap back on the bed. You know what I'm saying? But I broke them joints though, but see, they don't know how I broke them. They don't know. They were so fascinated. They think I just popped them. Nah, man, I used one pair of handcuffs to break all of them up. They look like I just, you know what I'm saying? Impossible. Ain't nobody doing that. You know what I'm saying? But it just left it as a miss. They kept asking me. They said, how you get up out of them? How you get up out of them? I said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I can get up out these if I want to. I couldn't. I just was talking trash, dog. I was young though, man. I probably one of them like 24? You know what I'm saying? You know, full of testosterone, full of anger, you know what I'm saying? Full of rage. I won't, you know what I'm saying? They dragging me. I don't play that for real. You know what I'm saying? You trying to hurt me? I don't play it. If I had a joint, man, whole different story. But then, like I say, I might not be here. They probably got me in the end. But somebody would have went with me. Somebody would have went with me. And then when your mind frame is in that state where you feeling like, which is asinine mind state, but we all get in that mind state when we down bad. Like, I ain't got nothing to lose. You got something to lose if you breathing. But I wasn't thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? And crazy, man. Crazy stuff. I broke up out of them joints, though. I bet you that. They know that. I don't know if nobody else did. I broke up out of them joints. But truth be told, y'all, I whatever you call that, pried them open. I ain't. I didn't say I can break these cuffs. Like old boy, old cops. I ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't tell them how I got about them, but that's how I got about them joints, man. But anyway, man, I just wanted to share that with y'all. I thought it might be interesting and everything, but yeah, it ain't give me nothing, dog. Not nothing at all. Just talk. That's all it got me, man. Bumps and bruises, scrapes and scars. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Lesson learned, hard lesson, but penitentiary lessons are hard lessons. The only kind of lessons you can learn in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back. Big love, TBP Nation, man. Appreciate you, man. Check your subscription. Make sure you subscribe. Make our numbers go on up there, man. You know what I'm saying? If not us, then who? You dig? All my members, I appreciate y'all, man. New videos on the way. We getting raw dog over there. In case you don't know, come find out. Salute. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. And by all means, man, duck them hooks, baby.
The banking special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.